Hi everyone, welcome back to 775 Sports Cards. And if you guys watched through the end of the last video, I asked you to pick out a box to open. We had a couple requests for the Studio, the 1992 Studio Leaf. Box has never been opened. So I think we're going to go ahead and open this box up, see what we can find in there. I know there's not a lot of big rookies this year or anything else, but we'll see what we can do. So if you guys are new to the channel and haven't done it yet, hit the like button and subscribe button. We're going to probably break this up into 4 openings so we don't go too long on any one video, and open these up and see what we can get in here. You know, I think if you watched any of my earlier videos and you see the boxes in the background, there's a small auction company up here that has auctions. And I bid on some of the cards that they have, and a lot of these I've won at auctions. Most of them end up going somewhere in the $20 price range is where I win them at. So, you know, they're a pretty good value. There's something to open. I probably have opened some of the Studio cards back when they were brand new. I don't quite remember right now at this point. I think I do have some. But it'll be fun to see what's in here, who we can find, and I think we're going to get a lot of the same players that we know. Nolan Ryan, Ken Griffey Jr., and players like that. But we'll dig into these and see what we can find. Hopefully these aren't, doesn't look like they are. Sometimes some of the boxes that we opened on some of the earlier videos where the cards were polished up and stuff, they kind of stuck together a little bit. These look like they're not going to be that problem. So we got Joe Carter, Chris Hoyles. We move those around a little bit. See if we can get them. Frank Viola, David Justice, Scott Lewis, Lenny Dykstra, Pat Kelly, Jay Bell. Kind of a neat looking card, Sid Bream. I mean, their cards in general. We got a picture in color of the player posing and then an action shot in the background. And the shots on the back really don't give a little bit of personal career, who they love to hit off of, who they hate to hit off, and some up close things on their life. We got 2 cards kind of stuck together. Joe Gerdali and Greg Hibbert. So we have Brady Anderson. There we got a Hall of Famer, Wade Boggs card. We'll separate him out up there. Another Sid Bream. We got one in the first pack. Herbie Brooks, we got one of him. We got another Hall of Famer here, George Brett. Got him down as a DH. That's a nice looking card of him. We'll separate that out. Brett Barney, Ricky Bones, Danny Tartabil, Jose Guzman, Brian Jordan, Pat Borders, and Mike Devereaux. So far, these cards look like they're in pretty good shape. Of course, they just came out of the box just now too, but even the cut and the squareness and everything else on there looks to be pretty good. If there was anyone, some of the cards that, you know, I was kind of looking before I got to start this, looking online to see if there's any cards of any value. A lot like all the Junk Whack era cards, if you find anything that's a PSA 9 or a 10 in there, it could be worth some money. Some of them run, you know, not a lot, probably not even cover the cost of grading them. They're $10 to $14 cards graded, but if you had them, you know, there's a little bit of value there. Marquise Grissom. This looks like a checklist. Has Billy Williams on there, Hall of Famer from 1987. Eric Davis. There's another Hall of Fame catcher, Gary Carter. Dante Bichette. Randy Tomlin. Terry Steinbach. And Gary Sheffield. Yeah, we got two of them there kind of sticking together, and Harold Reynolds is the last one out of that pack. So we got Will Clark of the Giants, Rafael Palmeiro, Felix Jose, Delano DeShields, Ramon Martinez, Franklin Stubbs, Todd Hurley, Rick Aguilera, Todd Zeal, Roberto Alomar. We'll put him over there, and Brady Anderson, and another Wade Boggs card. We'll put him in the stack there. So far, we're not doing too bad. We're finding some Hall of Fame cards. All the cards, like I said, they all, to me, look really nice. I haven't studied a lot of them up, but even to look at this card, the centering looks good. The corners are nice and square. The colors are good on them. There we got a Dwight Gooden. Kent Herbeck. Mariano Duncan. Spike Owen. Andy Van Slyke. Oh, there we go. Deion Sanders. One of the primetime Deion Sanders, and one of our two sport stars that was out there at about the same time. Played football and baseball. Lance Parrish. Along with Bo Jackson, John Burkett, Jose Guzman, Brian Jordan, and Pat Borders. Now we're seeing Deion Sanders steal pizzas in Subway commercials. Glenn Davis, Ron Gant, Greg Harris, Chad Curtis, Tim Noffinger, Red Sondish, Hall of Famer, 1989, Steve Avery, Mitch Williams, Ivan Rodriguez, Tom Pagnosia, Juan Guzman, and Ben McDonald. We're probably having the same trouble up here that everyone is. It's hard to find anything in the any of the local places to buy cards at. So I'm kind of lucky I've got all these back here. And until maybe the baseball season and the 2021 cards come out, we'll just keep going through some of these boxes. And I have a couple more too that I'll fill up in some of the background. And as we go through them, George Brett, Steve Avery, as we go through them, and you guys see anything back there, drop a line in the comment and let me know if you guys want to see me open up any of them. We'll work on those boxes too. There's a card of Jim Abbott, one of the guys that left-hand pitcher but didn't have a right hand. You can see his glove up here hanging off there, and ended up having a pretty darn good career for the time that he got to play. Greg Vaughn, Donovan Osby, Kelly Gruber, Sam Horn, Phil Plantier, Terry Peddleton, Mark Langston, and there we go, another Hall of Fame Ryan Sandberg card. So we're getting some Hall of Famers and some other stuff out of here. Kind of nice to know too, you get in some of these older card packs and their values already established, good or bad, it's already out there. You kind of know what you're going to get no matter what. Dickie Thon, Rex Hudler, Rick Sutcliffe. There we go, John Smoltz. Lee Stevens, Greg Swindell. And there we have I hadn't seen one of these before. We'll get her flipped around in there. A Heritage Series Carlton Fisk wearing, looks like an old-time Chicago White Sox uniform. See what the back says. Yeah, he's wearing a 1917 White Sox World Series uniform and cap. That's an interesting, different card. Ricky Bones, Bobby Bonilla, Rick Aguilera, and Mitch Williams. Kind of a neat, different little heritage card thrown in there. Milt Coyer, Brett Butler, another George Brett card. Brent Barbier, Eddie Murray, Kenny Lofton, Doug Jones, Mickey Tettleton, Jose Guzman, another Brian Jordan, and another Pat Borders. And who do we got kind of sticking a little bit? Mike Devereaux in the back right there. So we got 3 more packs to go on this first opening out of this box. I don't think there was a lot of rookie cards in here that they ever panned out to be good players or anything else in there. So we'll just keep looking for the other Hall of Famers and stuff in here. George Bell. I probably missed some too. I probably missed a Hall of Famer or two as we're going through here. Norm Carlton, Sandy Alomar Jr., Jeff Bagwell, Mike Scioscia. There's a Ryan Sandberg, Bobby Thigpen, Chris Sabo. There we got Dennis Eckersley, Tony Fernandez, Eric Hansen, and John Burkett. Andy Beans, Julio Franco, Todd Zeile, Roberto Alomar, another Jeff Bagwell, Milt Coyer, another Brett Butler, another Bobby Bonilla. Almost the same order as the last pack we just opened. Dennis Eckersley, Tony Fernandez, Eric Hansen, and John Burkett, the same card that was the last card on the other pack. Kind of interesting how they, the sorting doesn't get sorted out sometimes very well, but we'll go on to the last pack. Chuck Finley, Paul O'Neill, Alex Cole, Steve Finley, Kevin McReynolds, Ken Caminetti, Cecil Fielder, Mark Kuzima. There's a Mark McGwire card. There's a Sammy Scioscia card in here too that brings more than common value. Gerald Clark, Modelo Perez, and Bobby Thompson. So that'll do it for tonight. We'll try to do 4 in a row on 4 nights in a row and get all the way through this whole box for everybody. So if you liked what we did, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.